Hello all, I am your host Rodimus Prime. It is Friday, April 22nd, 2022, and here are today's gaming news and updates. Earlier this week, we examined a story about how Microsoft was considering adding advertisements to their free-to-play titles. It seems now that Sony may be following suit as they are also considering adding advertisements to their free-to-play titles. According to Insider.net, the ads would appear in games and are meant to give game developers a way to monetize their work and encourage them to continue to build free-to-play games. This kind of thinking has an upside and a downside, however. The upside being that this does give a different style of revenue stream for the developer and will allow the consumer to receive more content without having to pay for it. The problem is that the content we would then receive would be saturated with advertisements, and when does too much become too much? It may be billboards now, but soon we could be seeing our games with 30-second ads like YouTube and Twitch. It appears the in-game ads are expected to launch by the end of the year and supposedly are only set to appear in inconspicuous places within the game like billboards. It is also being stated that players could receive rewards for watching advertisements, and the ads would be sold through a private marketplace. Sources told Insider that Sony hasn't decided whether or not to take a cut of the revenue, but is considering having developers and publishers pay for consumer data. Advertisers may need some convincing, however, to join the program, as they might have a problem seeing their ads appear next to mature or violent content. Let's say, for example, you are playing Grand Theft Auto and you steal someone's car and gun them down. All of a sudden, an ad for a Whopper from Burger King pops up. I don't think that would go over very well with the advertisers. What do you guys think? Will advertisements in video games deter you from playing them? Let me know in the comments down below. Next up, it seems that Tales from the Borderlands is getting a sequel slated to release sometime this year. Gearbox recently announced that a new Tales from the Borderlands game was in development and is set to be released in 2022. The game is being solely developed by Gearbox with no help from the original creators of the game, Telltale Games. It will focus on a brand new set of characters with some iconic Borderlands characters thrown in, very reminiscent of the first Tales from the Borderlands. It will be very interesting to see if Gearbox keeps the same storytelling style that was in the first game, or if they will go with what they know, classic looting and shooting. It's a pretty safe bet that this game is slated for a 2022 release window that will probably release during the holidays in either November or December, and we will probably see our first trailer at a big showcase like Summer Game Fest. It seems Gearbox is hard at work putting out great stuff like the Wonderlands DLC and now a sequel to Tales from the Borderlands for us to enjoy. I'll be keeping my eye on this sequel for months to come. And today's final story is a fun one, guys. I will be discussing my game to look out for at PAX East 2022 this year. With PAX East right around the corner, I've looked at the lineup up and down and have chosen Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Shredder's Revenge as my game to look out for. This game is like the classic beat-em-ups of back in the day, with it paying homage to TMNT games like Turtles in Time. It reunites all four of the legendary turtles for a classic arcade style of a good time. It is being helmed by Dotemu and Tribute Games with a partnership with Nickelodeon. It is set to release sometime this year, more than likely in the summer. Some of the gameplay features I noted are gnarly game design that takes you back to the 80s, beautiful full-color pixel art graphics, an old-school gameplay feel enhanced with super fresh mechanics. You can have up to 4 players simultaneously, as a radical new story mode, has the 4 original voice actors from the 1987 Turtles cartoon, and you will have April O'Neil at your side while using the Turtles vehicle in a wide variety of different gameplay scenarios. But I will definitely be looking forward to this, grabbing a slice of pizza during the summer, and jamming out with 3 of my friends. But alright guys, that's going to do it for me. Thank you for sticking around through the video. If you could do me a favor, please like the video and subscribe. And once again guys, I will see you on Monday.